podcast. I am your guest host, Maritza Wiggins, filling in for Dr. Ola Sheffield. Our podcast is all about wellness, healthcare, advocacy, and transparency. Today, we bring a guest host representing Black men in medicine, and he'll introduce himself.
Greetings, I'm Kensly Jean, a third-year biology pre-med scholar from Miami, Florida.
Great. So, just talk a little bit about your major and what you do at FAMU.
Okay, so like I said, I was a biology pre-med, and it was definitely an interesting start to the school. And as a pre-med, I'm also a first gen, so trying to navigate this major has been a little bit tricky, but I believe I'm on the track. I'm on the right track. So
that's great. So why did you choose bio pre-med?
So interesting enough, I was actually interested in tech first. I don't know if you know high schools that have vocational classes or stuff like that, where you have mini majors, but I was in the IT part, and from that I kind of experienced how it was, and I just realized it wasn't really suited towards me, and I kind of just went with my second option, which was medicine, and it was kind of fueled by me taking care of my nephew who was on the spectrum. So I just realized it was something I actually had a passion for, I actually liked doing. So
it's great to have a personal touch to it. So going into your major and then your career, what do you want to do with bio pre-med?
Okay, so ultimately I want to become a physician, and through my tenure, I really want to help people that are in a position like me right now, who doesn't really know what to do. We're still underrepresented in our field. So really, I want to, at some point, when I'm well established, host a scholarship or a program catered toward minority students. And then after a while, I want to kind of settle down, and I want to continue to give back by becoming a medical professor or something like that.
That's great. So those are all your career goals, or do you have any more?
Those are my main ones right there.
So you said going to be a physician, do you have to go to med school? What does that process look like?
Yeah, I have to go through, it's actually a pretty strenuous process. So I have to do 4 years of undergrad, then I have to get into medical school, which is also 4 years. Then I have to go through residency, which can vary from around 4, maybe 5 years. Then fellowship might be 2 years. Then finally becoming a full-fledged doctor. So yeah,
that's a long
it's
process.
a lot of schooling. It's a lot of schooling.
Yes. Do you want to specialize in anything specific, or just a physician in general?
So actually, yeah, I'm actually interested in 2 main specialties right now. The main one actually being pediatrics. Like I said earlier, my nephew. So I do have a passion for just tending to kids, and specifically, I would hope to work with kids with special needs. So then my second one would be anesthesia. So I'm the person that puts you to sleep when you go into surgery. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So going into that specialization, have you done anything experience-wise, internship-wise at this point?
Yes, I have. It was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, because still didn't really know what to do, but I've come to figure out some things, and around last summer I had the opportunity to shadow a physician at University of Miami's hospital, Dr. Ziga. He was a great person. I was just following him around as he did his daily rotations. It was the hematology oncology unit, so specifically the pediatric section. So it was a lot of sick kids. It was kind of sad, but it's a reality of medicine. It was mainly sickle cell and just cancers. So it was a very eye-opening experience. And this summer, actually, I'm currently doing breast cancer research I'm more so observing and aiding somebody doing breast cancer research at locally here at one of the facilities here at FAMU.
That is a great opportunity.
Yes.
Yes. So let's talk about the org that you're in, Black Men in Medicine.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your organization, what you guys, do on campus, what you stand for, all of that.
Okay, so Black Men in Medicine is basically an org that's meant to uplift, mold, and develop Black young men in the medical field. Our goal is to basically give these men in college who, just like me, who don't really know where or what to do, try to give us guidance on the next steps. Try to connect us with people in the field and trying to give us certain opportunities.
That was great. So how long has your organization been on FAMU's campus?
So we actually just recently established last year. So we are still up and coming, but we're just hoping for great things.
That's great. What have you guys done on campus so far?
So we've been partnering with like fellow organizations, like medical organizations, trying to just like get our face out there, build membership. And like this coming semester is where we're trying to like really like become active and try to like give back to the student body.
It's great. Let's talk about the student body. How do you join Black Men in Medicine?
So it's rather simple actually. It's just application and an interview. We're not trying to like gatekeep anybody. We're trying to get as many people in, to try to give them the best possible like help they need. So very simple.
That's great. So the impact that you guys want to leave on campus with specifically those healthcare majors, just talk a little bit about that part.
So like I said, we're really trying to just like connect them with people in their field. So we're trying to bring in local doctors, we're trying to bring in pharmacists, we're trying to bring in physical therapists, just to give them that hands-on. Then we're also trying to give them skill sets, like getting CPR certified, getting your basic life safety, stuff like that. Basic certificates that look good on your application and like can give you that first-hand experience, for medicine. So
that's great. Do you have any ideas for different activities you want to do in the fall, this upcoming semester?
So we definitely want to host some sort of event that gives the student body, like general student body, like a certificate. Because like everybody should know how to do CPR. Like it's something very basic, but it's a skill that you'll be able to hold on to way past your time at FAMU. Something that's actually valuable and something pretty important.
That's great. So let's talk about being a student on FAMU's campus in general, because there's a lot of different types of students here, and mixing them together with medicine. Like, let's talk a little bit about that and how you, as a student, also being a healthcare major, how does that dynamic feel?
So coming to FAMU has definitely been a very interesting experience. It's a lot of people. It's college, so I can only say that I've grown as a person by coming here. I've definitely grown, and being a pre-med has, how do I say this? I learned to find my people that I can struggle with, yes. Specifically when it comes to certain classes, So we've definitely built a community. Like I've built a community here, and like I believe that's definitely going to help me like in the future, basically.
That's good. Do you feel that community beginning with Black Men in Medicine?
Absolutely, yeah. I have a couple of classes with some of my members, and we definitely exchange some help, especially with like the older folks who have already taken the classes. They're giving us help and stuff like that.
That's great. So what impact do you want to leave personally on FAMU's campus when you graduate?
So truthfully, I'm not a big SGA and anything like that, but what I wish to do is just like help other people like me, find a freshman or something like that that's also interested in medicine and try to like help them, on my path. I've definitely given people like by other prior pre-meds like advice on certain classes, certain assignments, stuff like that, to try to give them like that guidance, because I had to learn them by myself, like, and it, my grades and stuff took a hit for it, but like if I can give them the opportunity to not have to like get that hit first, that's what I want to do.
That's great. So just throw a little bit of something out there. Have you guys ever thought about a mentoring within your organization?
Absolutely. We're definitely trying to get that on track. So we're probably going to do something along like a buddy system to try to like match older people with the more freshmen. Yeah.
That's great. And what about the impact for Black Men in Medicine?
So like I said, we're definitely just trying to give students, members, like experiences that are long living and that they can use past FAMU or whatever aspect of life they want to go into.
That's great. So do you have anything else you want to talk about, discuss about your organization, about yourself?
Well, if you're interested, please reach out. Even if you're not a medicine major, we would love to help you in any aspect. Maybe you're just taking one biology class and you need some help, stuff like that. So feel free to reach out. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that is everything for today. Thank you so much for being a host. Thank you, listeners and watchers. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. And we'll see you on the next episode of the W.H.A.T podcast.